Hey everybody, this is Dr. Vice. I'm here with Evan. We wanted to show you some movement prep areas and some positional, what would you say?
Better starting positions for your sumo deadlift.
Yeah, so we're gonna work on some sumo stuff right now, so watch this.
All right, so we're gonna work over 3 little cues that are gonna help you get in a better starting position to initially break off the ground. So first off, we're gonna start with bar placement and you lining up on the bar. So a lot of times we'll see people line up off the bar as if it's conventional, whereas we want to line up more on top of the bar. So this is almost a 2-for-1 right now, because what Dr. Vice is going to do is not only is he lined up on the bar, he's going to use the bar for leverage to be able to get lat engagement and bring himself down to be able to stand upright with it. Good. Perfect. And thirdly, what we're going to do is we're going to work on placement, foot placement. Now, a lot of times people will see, I guess you want to say more elite sumo deadlifters, and those guys can get nice and wide. This is because they've worked over time for their mobility and everything else. So what happens is, Dr. Vice is ultra wide, and so as he goes to pull, the knees are caving in. We don't want this, because knees caving in is going to equal hip caving, it's going to hip collapse, which is going to be bending over at the bar, and it's going to turn into a very ugly lift. So what we're going to do is pull his feet in. Now we're stacking the knee over the foot, making sure it's driven over. Now he's going to use the bar, leverage the bar to pull into him, and his knees forward into the bar and step up. There we go. There's our 3 little different cues, initiating the actual break off the floor for the sumo deadlift.
All right, now that we showed you some starting positions for the sumo deadlift, now we want to show you some hip opening, some movement prep for the sumo deadlift. So Evan's going to show you some things right now. All right, so the first one Evan's going to do, we're going to do a pigeon pose here. So you see he's got his leg up on the bench, his chest is upright. So what that's going to do is open up the hip, stretch out the glutes, and then if you want to modify it, make it a little bit more of a stretch. See how he rotates? You can rotate it and lean in. Lead with the chest, lead with the sternum, and that will get an accentuated stretch into the glutes, into the hip, opening that up, getting you ready for the sumo deadlifts. But this is a great stretch to do after like deadlifts and squats. So after that one, so another great hip opener that we like to do for movement prepping is just doing like a frog. So we do like the frog stance here. So you see how he's got his toes out, splayed out. He's got his knees kicked out, and then what he's going to do is start rocking. So he starts to rock a little bit, pushing those hips back. That way he gets that stretch, comes forward there. So you're stretching out those adductors, stretching out those hips, stretching out the glutes. So getting that good activation there. So another movement prep that we like to do is after we do some frogs is we got to get some lat activation, because lats are a very important part in the deadlift. So we just grab a mini band, tied it up on the pull-up bar, and then he's just going to pull toward. So you see how he keeps his scapula retracted there. He's activating, focusing on the lats right there, getting a nice pull. So that way the lats are warmed up and you're ready to engage when you grip that bar when you go down. So that's movements there. All right, so we just showed you some 3 movement preps for the hip, as well as positioning issues with the sumo. So there you go. So leave a comment below if you guys will have any suggestions for other future videos that you want us to see. If not, we're just gonna keep posting crap anyway.
Yeah, because we can.
Yeah. Peace out, guys.
Bye.